What's going on, my friends? Today I want to show you guys a 6'6 shooting guard build that I do believe might be the best 6'6 shooting guard build in the game. Just recently posted a 6'4 shooting guard build that I also think is the best in the game at that height. People are debating whether or not 6'6 or 6'4 shooting guards are better. To make it all simple for you, if you can dribble solid really well, efficiently, I think the 6'4 is a good look for you. Giving that 95 ball handle, you're just going to be able to dribble better. I would go with the 6'6 build if you're really good at shooting, because you don't get contested at 6'6. 6'4 you can get contested and you're just shorter. 6'6 contests just don't really register, and with this one specifically, you're going to be moving very well off the ball, very fast. This build is designed around 9 cap breakers. This is the shooting guard build that we will be using in Pro-Am moving forward. So anytime you see me streaming Pro-Am leagues, posting Pro-Am league gameplays, Pro-Am gameplays, this is the shooting guard that you're going to see on the court. Just recently posted a video with 99 steal, and in that video I was hooping with the shooting guard build. Now this 99 steal build is mine at power forward, but the shooting guard that I was playing alongside there is our Pro-Am shooting guard. He was using the 6'6. He had like 50 in that video. So if you haven't checked that out yet, go check that out. I put on a display, a defensive clinic, while the shooting guard on my team, shooting guard for Pro-Am as well, put up like 55 or 60. It was insane. With that being said, let's go over this build real quick. Like I said, this build's designed around 9 cap breakers. Not a vet 2 account yet. Soon to be though. You're going to have a 90 speed. You're going to have an 88 agility. You're going to have a 60 vertical. And I do believe that you're going to have a 48 strength here. Like I said, this account that we are making this build on does not yet have vet 2 cap breakers. I will break this build down with the idea of it having 9 cap breakers. 5 from the starter 3 that you get this at, or starter 4, whatever it is. And then 4 from each season that you get, including this one that we are currently in right now. 90 speed, 88 agility, 48 strength. You're going to be really fast. You're going to put 1 cap breaker on this, I believe, by the end of it. I could be wrong though. No, you are. So one of our 9 cap breakers, you're going to have 91 speed. And yes, by the time that we hit vet 2, you're going to have 95 speed, because you're going to put 4 more on it there. But like I said, we don't have 14 yet. We have 9. So 1 cap breaker will go on speed for 91. It'll make sense why we only got 1 on there once we're there. Block's going to be maxed out. Steel's going to be at an 85. And then your perimeter is going to be at an 83. We've already played in a couple league games already. We actually played against Young Precise and his team. And this shooting guard build was doing pretty good. Was moving really well off the ball, was getting through screens pretty well, but was getting shots up very easily. Defensively, it was really good. I do think that 83 makes sense because we're just missing out on all on-ball menace on silver. Being 6'6", you're not going to be moving as well as a 6'2 or a 6'4. So having that 88 agility makes sense because you're going to be moving way better. Your speed is going to be fast. So this build right here with an 83 perimeter, plus being 6'6", you just get better bump animations. So it already feels like you're going to have that on silver. We really want 83 here for that pick dodger. That way you can get through screens a lot easier. Pair that up with a 91 speed. You're going to be playing really good defense on this build. Like I said before, 85 steal. Probably the best budget elite value attribute in the game this year. So it just makes sense to have it like this. 68 block, you get high flying denier. As I've said before, you can't just stand in front of your man, put your hands up, and expect them to contest the shot. You really have to throw your body at the guy dribbling the ball in front of you, which is a shame that that's how it works in 2K, but at the same time, it's pretty realistic in my opinion. You're going to have 86 speed with ball and a 71 pass with an 81 ball handle. It's going to make sense why we did this. But with the 6'6 build, as I've stated before, in any build that I've posted about my shooting 6'6 builds, we're trying to get to the middy with this build. So 86 speed with ball just makes sense. You're going to get just enough ball handle to get, you know, your Zach LaVine, step back, your Tyrese Halliburton hesitation. So those are two of like the best moves in 2K this year. So that's fine. 71 pass is a good value right there. We're gonna have an 89-3, or no, we're gonna have a 93 with a 94 middy. I think a 90 free throw, if I'm not mistaken. 5 more cap breakers will be going on our middy. So you're gonna have Deadeye on Legend, Set Shot Specialist on Legend, Shifty Shooter on Legend. Originally, we were using a 6'8 shooting guard build. Not having Legend shooting badges can definitely be noticeable. The 6'8 in general compared to the 6'6 is just more clunky. Not that it like doesn't work or you can't play with it, but you know what I mean. It's just like 6'6 with Legend shooting badges and you feel a little quicker, faster jump shot, it feels like, or 6'8, you're a little clunkier Hall of Fame badges, but you're taller and slower just by a little bit. You know, I would go with the 6'6 just based off of the Legend shooting badges alone, quicker jump shot release. We're also going to have 3 more cap breakers on 3. So we're going to have Limitless on gold, badge +1 to Hall of Fame. You know, your shooting badges, I mean, can't get any better at the 6'6 height. So 99 middy, 93-3, and then the speed's going to be a 91. But once you hit vet 2, you know what I'm saying, you can get that up there to a 95. Driving dunk's going to be a 65, and your standing dunk is going to be a 45. That way you can get a little bit more free throw. But athletic hangs off 1 is what you can get here. You're still able to backdoor cut pretty smooth, to be honest with you, with this. If we could get more dunk on it, we would. I've posted a build before where we lower the pass to a 65, and we're able to get our perimeter up to a 92. So if that's something that you fancy, you know, by all means, you can go ahead and do that. Cap breakers, you can get creative with it. We went with the 91 speed for that extra cap breaker. When you hit vet 2, you're gonna get 5. Well, let me think about this. I wouldn't change this build at all. Let me just stand by that. I think in Pro-Am specifically, you want to be able to shoot as well as possible. So getting that Hall of Fame with the badge +1 to 3 is more than worth it. I really wouldn't do anything different there unless you wanted to be better defensively. You could go up to an 85, but like I said, we want to be able to shoot as well as we possibly can with this build at the 6'6 height. Gold Limitless, Legend Deadeye, Set Shot Specialist, and Shifty. You're going to be shooting really, really well, and that's what this build is designed to do, is shoot at a very, very high clip, very good rate. You know, mess around with the animations. The big ones right now that I would say, you know, I always love Michael Jordan dribble pull-up. I'm falling in love with Pro 2 at the shorter height. And then dribble-wise, you know, the big ones is going to be your Tyrese Halliburton Hezi and Zach LaVine step back with the Kobe Bryant triple threat. Those are the big animations that I can think of. Jarrett Culver base, double Oscar release, maybe like 30%. The Julian Champagne, you can do that. I know people have asked about like animations with these builds before, so those are the ones off the top of my head that I think will be very, very good with this build. But yeah, let me know what you think about this build. Like I said, this is our new Pro-Am shooting guard build, so I'm really excited for this build. I think it's very, very solid, very, very good. I think it's the best, one of the best shooting guard builds in the game at the 6'6 height. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. You guys have been showing a lot of love, so I appreciate that. We're on the road to 3,000 subs. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Peace.